Alright, welcome everyone. July 4th, Independence Day. Happy Independence Day. Thought I lost my music there for a second. But anyways, we're just going to fly around New England the 172 because I don't have tons of time today. We're going to go to a family cookout around 2 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time? I think it's Daylight Time. So, sorry, it's been a long 3 days. I went flying twice this week, for real. So it's been fun. Went to Martha's Vineyard on Saturday. And then on Block Island, I actually took the e-bike to both places, and I was able to actually go and like look around the island. It was like amazing. It's like the best thing ever that I like to do when I go flying now. So, my SteelSeries keyboard, for some reason, the backlighting is not working with the software they provide. I tried reinstalling it, so it's not bricked. Like I can use it, but the lighting is weird. So I'll keep trying to work on that because it's kind of hard to see keys without it. But we'll leave it there, and it like turns off, and I'm just like, what's going on? But anyways, we're in the 172. Niner Echo Foxtrot. We're at Plymouth, and I had a lot of computer problems lately, and I finally think I fixed it because it's been working okay with the new memory and everything. Bad CMOS battery. Yeah, that's what it looks like to be. It would mess everything up. Blue screens of death everywhere. But I haven't had a blue screen of death since I replaced the battery. So, go me. I think I figured it out. So if you ever have a problem with blue screens of death, telling you your memory's bad, when it's not, you know it's not, get a battery tester. Test out your CMOS battery. And if it's bad, replace it, and you'll see them disappear. I've never had anything like that. I've been working on computers for like 30 years this year. 30? No, actually 32. Oh, God, I'm old. Anyways, we're going to take off out of here. Let's get our tablet up. And let's go flying New England, shall we? Again, not a lot of time today, but I want to fit in the stream because it's been so long. So, alright. Checklist is up. I see track backlock. Avionics are off. Autopilot is off. Oh, wait a minute. I think I understand now because I have that thing. Point the mix off flight simulator. Give me a second. Let me get rid of this game thing here. Get rid of this. Can it? Save. Okay. So that one's not working, but this one is. Okay. We'll see if that holds up. Alright, autopilot's off, throttle 1/4 of an inch. I'm using my TH1 here, which is the heaviest throttle I've ever seen in my life, but it works awesome and has like the real throttle prop mixture controls. Mixture fully in, brakes are set. We're not calling clear prop yet. Master on. Never likes that switch. So beacon on. Auxiliary fuel pump on. 1, 2, 3. Off. Fuel pump off. Oh, fuel has to be on though, so maybe we should do that again. Fuel pump on. 2, 3, and off. Go. Alright, mags a start. Clear prop. Clear prop. Something's happening. I wonder what's happening. Maybe not enough throttle. Let's try again. Clear prop. Clear prop. You know what? It probably defaulted to no fuel because I ran this thing. That's what happened. So now it defaults to no fuel. No, it's got full fuel. Huh. Well, let's figure it out. Do I have enough cranking volts? Maybe not. Alright, let's stick the charger on up there. How's that? Let's try it again. Clear prop. Here we go. Clear prop. Clear prop. Is it working? I think it's working. Alright, don't need this charger thing, which I probably should have turned off with. Oh yeah, it's just really soft. It's purring like a kitten. Alright, as long as it's working, we're good. Volts are low, but they will be charging. Let's make sure that on this. Yeah, 81 degrees outside. Alright. Well, I don't know how that happened, but anyways. Mixture full. Nope, good. Oil pressure's in the green. Lights as required. We'll turn the nav and the taxi lights on at this time. Alright, seatbelt harness is good. Flaps are up. They are using the flap switch. Heat vent, defrost, give me that. It's a little muggy out and stuff, so we want cabin air. Yep. That was heavily in the Piper Warrior this past weekend going to blackout. Past Tuesday going to blackout. Avionics on. We can get the ATIS here. Hopefully this screen will pop out because I've had problems with this not popping out lately. Nope, it's not popping out. So I don't know what's up with that, but it has been popping out like it's supposed to. So we'll just use it here. That's alright. The button's still working and everything. I just won't have it on my real simulator, which is fine. No clue about that either, so. See, the button's still working. It's just the screen. It doesn't pick up the screen. So I'm going to have to figure that out next, but we'll figure it out. Alright. Com 2 is already set to Plymouth weather. The sound is really quiet too. Really weird. This thing's messed up too. There's something wrong with the simulator with that. It goes like 50 feet above where you set the autopilot. We're flying low and slow today. No, I'm not even looking at my chat. Why would I look at my chat? Because I don't even look at my chat. I'm trying to hear this and I can't. Going runway 24. We got a helicopter up there. It's like real life. We got some helicopters here at Plymouth. Alright, runway 24. That's what matters. Alright, 227, 25. We're not flying on VAT6. It's gonna be a just a scenic little tour over New England. Mostly Massachusetts. Probably not going much everywhere else. Just don't have time. Over, and this will be on guard. On guard! You know what that means. You know what that means. You're on guard with KG. I'll put the music back on so I can actually hear what's going on. Meow! Alright, couldn't hear anything. Bricks are good. Tablet. Go runway 24. Seems like the simulator volume is way down low. It's really weird. And I can't pop up my windows anymore, so we'll take a look at this. Oh, because it is low. I had set to 6. I must have been doing some testing. There we go. Now we'll be able to hear things. I was having a problem with refresh rates and everything. I figured it all out. I don't know how. And the windsock is actually probably showing 6, but that's backwards. That's right, because the windsocks in the alpha version of the scenery, the windsocks are backwards, so it actually is runway 24 today. We could check it again. Kilo Papa Yankee Mike automated weather observation. That volt light should be disappearing sometime. Wind 224 and 1 tree. Visibility 10. Sky condition few clouds at 10,000. Clear on the left. Now we're on the right. Temperature 27 Celsius. Looking good. I'm gonna put Toby eye tracker back on too. Altimeter 29995. Kilo Papa Yankee Mike automated weather observation 1500 Zulu. Oh, traffic. Cessna United Foxtrot crossing 1533 at Echo Plymouth. This is Echo in real life. Ta ta ta. I think I'm going to take you to Boston first. And seeing that we're flying without VATSIM, we are not following any ATC rules here. We're just going to have fun, go look at some scenery, and make this happen. Back to guard. Allison, send this message out. I still have to do the run-up though.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison and I'm your chief flight attendant. On behalf of the Eric flight crew, welcome aboard. At this time, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position and that your seatbelt is correctly fastened. We will be departing shortly.
Alright. One thing I still can't figure out in the sim, because I don't know why it happens. There's got to be a scenery conflict or something. Is whenever I'm at Mount Washington Regional, like I take off from another airport and I land there, it crashes the desktop when I hit the runway. So I don't know what that's all about, but everything else works. So alright, I'll turn that thing off. Run up. Brakes are set. Fuel set to both. Take off the Toby eye tracker. Set to both. Trim. Stop it, Toby eye tracker. All right. I'm moving my head. Yeah. Okay. Trim set for takeoff. I want to touch this. No, my trim control's not working either. So give me a sec. I have to restart SPAD. That's why the run-up's crucial here. They just updated SPAD, so maybe that has something to do with it, but... Maybe it doesn't like my trim wheel, because it's not picking it up. Cessna trim. Oh, because it's not on. Yeah, that might help. Now it's going to freeze a little bit, but... be alright. Alright, we restart SPAD again. Come on, SPAD. He's still not picking it up. Well, I'm just gonna go with it. We'll use the thumb. We'll use the thumb trim. Here we go. Set for takeoff. Alright, flight controls. Good. Instruments, turn quarters to the middle, no flag, heading coordination should be about 210. It is. Vertical speed looks good, horizon looks, altimeter looks good, so we have about 150. Horizon looks good, airspeed looks good. Alright. Test the annunciator lights here. They're working. Still don't know why I'm getting that voltage light. It's still kind of low, I guess. It'll go away. It will go away. Everything's on. Oh, I guess some circuit breakers out here. Don't tell me that there's a circuit breaker for the alternator or anything like that. That's for the flaps. Alright, instruments. Mixture, best power, 1800. Right. Whoa, I turned it all the way off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The alternator key is off. Oh, really? We're gonna start this crap? Alright, here we go. Clear prop. Clear prop. Did turn off the fuel, probably. Yep. That's because I restarted SPAD. So here we go. Clear prop. Clear prop. Stop it. Alright, now that everything's working again, it's not scary. 1800. Right magneto. Back to both. Left. Back to both. Okay, looking good. Oil pressure, oil temp. Good, vacuum is good. Steps charging. Idle. to 1,000. If there's a problem, take a full character, otherwise we will abort, take off, land directly ahead in the runway. As long as there's nothing available runway ahead of us. For under 850 feet, this problem character, otherwise we'll land directly ahead with no more than 30 degree turns, best glide speed is 68. For above 850 feet, this problem character, otherwise we will take a turn to the right, it looks like. Even though that windsock is backwards. And land, actually, we'll turn left into the wind. Land that one in the taxiway, the grass, the runway, when it's available to us, excuse me. Best glide speed 68, rotate 55, climb to 74. Alright, here we go. Landing lights, nose on it this time. So let's head north to Boston, and then maybe we'll do the Cape, and we'll see where we are time-wise on that. Because again, I do have a family outing at 2, so I have to kind of be off the computer around 1:15. Anyways, no one on downwind, no one on base, no one on final, no one on crosswind. Good, we're gonna call it. So Plymouth traffic says 9 Foxtrot runway 2 forward, much to the north. Plymouth. No VAT sim today. Oh my god. I went to the New England Revolution game yesterday. It was a Father's Day gift. It was pretty good. They actually won 2-1, but in typical fashion, they almost blew it at the end. In stoppage time, they had a goal scored. You think they could just cinch down the defense and be done with it? No. All right, flaps are up. Heading indicators looking good. Here we go, full throttle. And rotate. That volts light should go off eventually. Thing was, I ran the simulator in a test, and I ran it like the whole night, and I just let it crash. I should have put unlimited fuel, but then it would start up, spawn this as no fuel, and I'm like, why can't I start it? So that's why I thought that, but we're good now. Alright, see those power lines? We're supposed to go out to those and get to 1150 before we do any turns for noise ordinance. Because on the left, the people don't like us very much, the mobile park over here. If we turn left earlier. So that is the noise ordinance. It's optional, but pretty nice to do, I guess, because they don't like us. Some of them. I just shouldn't say they all don't like us. I mean, just remember the airport was here first. So. At pattern altitude. Alright, about now. I'm gonna head straight out actually. Trim up a little bit. Right, we are above the jet pattern altitude as well. We are beyond those electric lines, so go to the right, knock it up a little bit. Looking good, turning to the right. Let's do this unrealistic flight to Boston. Hi. Alright, please just go over there, okay? Thanks. Alright, just need a little me time. And roll it out. We'll head to Boston. Toby eye tracker going back on. recalibrate it. Oh, cancel. I don't know why it did that. Well, I hit F12 to recenter it, and it's giving me that, so I must have mapped that to something. That's not good. Microsoft Flight Simulator wins with the weather. They need to fix that. Alright, we're on our way to Boston. Trimming up. We'll leave it right there. We're about 2,900, so we would need Bravo transition clearance. We're good. Of course, Boston, kind of where the revolution started, along with Philadelphia. This wins, I swear. Jesus. Shouldn't be like that. It's like that in real life. Like, you know, you might feel a little bit of wind, but not like that. So, alright, trim down. Kick out the throttle a little bit. Stop it. Stop it, you winds. That's not realistic at all. What is up with you? Seriously. Just want a nice flight. World weather in time, by the way. Nick Gresla rocking that test the other day. Didn't want to go fly with me so he could do it. He did it, so good job to him. I'd like to get down to 2,900 again if that's okay. Winds. Slightly, see if we get this thing trimmed out. Heavy winds here. Trim it up. And more up. Let's check those frames. So I have the 30, 34, 35. Not bad. Not bad. I'll take it. I don't really care about frame. I just want to see how it's being affected, because ever since that CMOS batteries changed, and my computer has been like a new computer. So it's just amazing how a little 3-volt battery can affect your computer. So I'm thinking those times where I was getting angry with, you know, crashing desktop and stuff, that it might have been the CMOS battery on its way out. So I think I'm going to adopt a new safety standard of the Eric Flight curriculum on computers, and that is every like 3 to 4 years replace the CMOS battery. That's what I will do. By the way, if you look this way, you'll see Plymouth over there, well, back there, over there. That's where the Pilgrims were. So see, I don't know how this could go up 300 feet with wind. It's like crazy. Real world flying spoiled me this week, so I'm just like, oh man. Yeah, there shouldn't be gusts like that. Okay, really too high there. Turbulence. Nope, I got that turned off. Stall. Yep. Range. Turn it down 25. We'll see if that does any better on FS Realistic. Because that is not realistic at all. It's okay to feel a little bit, but not a lot. They got Real Cat Turb working on this too, so that might have something to do with If I hit F12, I don't know why it's doing that. Because that's supposed to be my recalibration button. Weird. There we go. Alright. See, it's a little bit better. Keep flying with it. We'll get to a setting we like. Sky Vector, there was nothing really here. It says Boston's 250 at 10 knots, 10 square miles square, scattered 11,000. So it's a nice day to fly if you could do it. Again, Tuesday was beautiful though. Again, I went to Block Island on Tuesday in the Warrior, and that was an awesome flight. Made me know why I bought the e-bike though, because when I got that thing all set up, got to do the whole island. It's pretty sweet. I didn't do the whole island. I didn't do the northern part, but that's because time. But it's just beach, and a lot of preserve there. But downtown and stuff, it's very easy to reach downtown New Shoreham on Block Island. Let's track down just a little bit on the turbulence. Let's go there and see what happens. Good afternoon, Mr. Just kidding. How you doing, man? I haven't talked to you in forever. How's it going? Happy 4th. We're just flying around the 172 unrealistically with no VAT sim. But just wanted to get out and fly a little bit. Yeah. I'm not going to be flying in real life for the most of July because it got expensive this past week, but I had fun. I did lose my audio recorder in the plane though. It's somewhere in that plane and they haven't found it. So I might not have my ATC audio from the last 2 flights. I had it in my hands. I did the cables and I couldn't find it. And then the student after me was trying to like get out of there with a lot of time and felt a little rushed. I won't lie, I was a little rushed, but I had it in my hands and I don't know where I put it, and I know it's somewhere in the plane because I double and triple check my bags. Kind of makes me angry. And I was shutting those turbulence again. Let's go down to that setting, see if it matters. Trying to trim this puppy out. We'll go to Boston, check out Fly Tampa's Boston, and then fly over the city. I think that's what we're going to do first. I'm kind of just winging this one, so. Okay, we're also going to go down to 2,400 RPM, getting a little up there in the knots there. And I don't know how a plane can lose 150 feet in that much time. Keep trimming. Oh, cool. Nice. I had a total computer meltdown myself, and I just recently got it under control, I believe, because I don't have any more blue screens and deaths, but I couldn't even start Windows for a little bit. So I get where you're coming from. That's what I'm saying. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Over there, that might be JFK. I'm not sure if that's JFK, the university, the library over there. Downtown Boston, you can clearly see over there. And Boston Logan's over there, still kind of loading it as we get in there. So, Well, we are having another marathon, and I'm not putting you on the spot, but you can look and see if you'd like to fly one of those to really test out all that stuff. But yeah, it can be frustrating, can it, with this simulator? The visuals are where it's at, so. Alright, let's try turning the turbulence off and see what that does. I have FS realistic turbulence. Now I'm turning it off, so this might be real cat turb, to be honest with you. Which I love the program. But it makes it realistic. It's overdone, and I can't tell if it's real cat turb that's doing it, or the wind shifting in the weather from Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't know. Boston Logan in front of us. Can't remember where I'm departing. I'm going to Disney next week, so I think we're departing out of Boston, but I could be wrong. I think I would know that. Oh, did you? Oh, well, was that on the registration, or did you post that on the Microsoft Flight Simulator forums? Anything with a prop, basically. It could be a multi-engine. It just can't be a jet or airliner. That's pretty much where I'm at. So, if that makes sense. Let's see if it's on here. These Aussie flights are like all over the place on this thing, on the forum from like Microsoft Flight Simulator. Can't even find my post anymore. Should be in there. Oh, slow. There it is. All right. Boston Logan, right there. We got some ships. We'll overfly the USS Constitution, which I think is in there. Yeah. So, anyways, the DC-3. Yeah, I'll let you do that. Have some fun. I need people to fly with us. So, knock your socks off. How's that? It's a propeller aircraft. It's not a jet or an airliner. It'll still go fast, but I want some flexibility, but I also don't want like, oh, I'm gonna send the 737 and be done with it in 5 hours, you know? So that sounds good to me. I approve. Just put DC-3 in and I'll know. Again, these winds are just terrible. And I don't know why. It's not like this in real life. Boston Logan. Tons of Microsoft Flight Simulator East server. Oh, I'll let you do either one. How's that? They're both propeller. That's all that matters. Have some fun. I'm taking the Cirrus. I already did my livery and everything in it, but oh, turn around. Here we go, Boston Logan. That's Flag Tampa scenery. That scenery's awesome, to be honest with you. So, all right, now straight ahead. There you go. Call it cargo. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be trying, but fun. I have to really ramp up promotion on the websites and stuff. But if it's just me, you, and Stu again, we're fine. I just like to invite people so I don't get bored out of my mind. But this one should be good. It's 2 different marathons. You can fly one, or you can fly both. That's up to you. It goes from there. The USS Constitution, the oldest commissioned warship of the United States, should have been over here. So maybe I don't have it. I could have sworn I did. If not, we'll take a left and we'll turn towards Boston, which is where I went for college, if this thing ever wants to work, that is. It's loading scenery. That was weird. Yeah, so I guess the Constitution's not part of it. Weird. So it would have been like right over here. Somewhere. Alright, let's go see Boston, shall we? And this has been updated with Flag Tampa too. But I don't know if the Northeast update touched Boston. Because I still have Flag Tampa in here. The Las Vegas scenery, when they updated that during Flight Sim Expo, that was quite interesting as well. Because it was kind of frame eating away because I had the Flag Tampa Las Vegas in there too as well. So we are way over speed. These winds are way overdone. Boston Common, downtown. The old part of the city is over here where I'm looking right now. Paul Revere's house is down over there somewhere. And this part wasn't even here back in the 1700s. So it was basically a peninsula back then. This is called Back Bay. And there's the Red Sox play, Fenway. I went to Berklee College of Music, which is this building over here. I actually had a room in there. They also own a couple buildings on this road. Then you have Harvard and MIT over there. Haven't been watching the Red Sox because I don't really get them anymore. They're locked into this network called Nesson up here, and they want like $30 a month. And we cut the cord on cable. The only thing I use it for is internet. So I don't know. We'll see. That's Boston. Oops. No, don't do that crap. Come on now. Oh no. We were doing so well. And there you go. Sorry that's frozen. Hopefully it unfreezes. This is so anticlimactic. Oh, crash the desktop. Okay, well, I'll reboot. We'll do a little bit more flying. I'll be right back. I'm going to go stand by.
Fellow sky enthusiasts, I'm Eric, the man behind Eric Flight Aviation Designs.
let me take you on a journey through our aviation-inspired world. It all began with my deep love for the skies. As a private pilot and flight simulator enthusiast, I have always been captivated by the beauty of flight. I wanted to share that passion with the world, and thus Eric Flight Aviation Designs was born. We're not just a store, we're a community of dreamers, pilots, and aviation enthusiasts. From our comfy tees to our cozy hoodies, each piece is meticulously crafted by myself to embody the spirit of flight. But we didn't stop there. Our home decor items like pillows and bathroom accents bring the elegance and thrill of aviation into every corner of your home. And our collection doesn't end with apparel and home decor. We have aviation posters and art that capture the essence of the skies, along with protective phone cases and stylish bags designed to reflect the beauty of flight. So, whether you're a seasoned pilot or a sky enthusiast, I invite you to embrace the skies with us. Every purchase not only brings you a piece of aviation magic, but also helps fund my real-world flying adventures and simulator flights. For that, I am very appreciative. So please, come on, join us at Eric Flight Aviation Designs, where the spirit of aviation takes flight. I will see you in the skies. enjoying watching the Eric Flight Twitch channel? Want to help Eric Flight design bigger and better content? Well then, become a subscriber today. That's right, for the price of a fancy cafe, mocha, affogato, americano, you can subscribe to the Eric Flight Twitch channel and help provide for bigger and better things for the channel. For the low price of a subscription, you can rest assured knowing that you will be supporting a worthy cause towards your entertainment. So what are you waiting for? Subscribe today. Alright, we're coming back. I can't control crash the desktops. Everything on my computer is working. So, I think it's just all the scenery I run. And then, I don't know why it's running out of memory though, because I did update to 128 gigabytes of RAM. So, the only thing I think of is VRAM. But we shall see what happens. And who knows, maybe my screen will pop out again, because I have to figure that out too as well. But some things to work on, some things to not. We're going to load up at Taunton, Massachusetts now. Depart from there. Probably, I don't have tons of time. Again, today was supposed to be a quick broadcast. So I'm probably going to do maybe a swing by Providence and Newport, Rhode Island. That's what I'm thinking now. So probably Newport, and then we'll swing to Providence, and we'll go for a landing at Taunton. But I appreciate your patience. Again, I run so much add-on scenery that it takes a while for it to start up. And everyone's like, you know, why you like run all that? It's because it makes the sim look better, to be honest with you. So I'm back. I just have to wait for it to load the flight at Taunton. So it has been acting better. And I have a 3090 with 24 gigabytes of VRAM, so I don't know why that should be a problem. But for some reason it is. I don't know. The lowest thing on my thing is the memory and the processor, but the memory is now chock full of 128 gigs. But to 99,900, it does its job still. I'm not looking to upgrade the computer anytime. That's why I bought the RAM. So I figure I got at least another 2 years, and then it goes to my son, and I build another build. But I'm almost done paying off this laptop that I got for work and streaming. So that was 0% interest. It just, I spread it over like 2 years. 2 years? Yeah, it must have been like 2 years. Wow. So, yeah, I like it. I mean, I love a 4090, but now it's like, do you really want to go that far or not? Like, I'm going to wait until I build a new computer, because maybe the 5090 will be out by then. But I'm not into financing if I can help it. Like, the laptop was because my old laptop died. My smartphone died, so I'm paying the new one off in 4. But see, when I buy something, like, I have the means to buy like nice stuff still. It's just a matter of paying it off. I'm trying to get out of that habit. Not that I've ever been in trouble with it, but. What's up, Tabletop Android? What's up? Going to be a quick flight here. It's Taunton to Newport. Probably, yeah. I mean, they already have my money. It's gonna happen. I'm X-Plane. I tried the demo. I can't do it without the visuals anymore. I can't. Maybe it's the VFR pilot in me or something. I just can't do it anymore. So, but I have a Google 6 Pro to do a science experiment on now. But I've now gone the Samsung route. I'm now on a Samsung Ultra S24. As soon as this thing wants to get to the screen here, we'll be good. This is because it's loading scenery. It does this a lot more since the latest update. I don't know what that's all about either, because it would still load, but it wouldn't be like this. But if you let it sit here for a little bit, it does just fine. So, alright, let me make sure everything's turned off. Nope, that's not. Okay, all these switches are going to go back to normal. It does not like SPAD mapping on the alternator switch. I don't know why. Right. For some reason, it always pops up my flaps thing because it saves the state like that. Other than that, everything else is good. Let's check fuel. We're good. All right. Remember, we had a starting problem before. I don't even know what that was about. Let's get a little charging going on, because I know that was a problem too as well. I'll turn off the Tobii eye tracker for now. This is Taunton Municipal Airport, Taunton, Massachusetts. I also have to start my FSLTL. This is the closest general aviation airport to my house. So I appreciate all of you that go through that and wait for the simulator to load with me. So I know it's asking a lot, so, but I think it's fine. I'm really hoping that they get rid of the memory leaks though, because it's either a memory leak or it's just the way it deals with memory still. So, alright, that's not working, so we might just skip that. Alright, anyways, let's get back in the plane. Get this puppy started up, shall we? I'll get my checklist stuff for you can see what I use. I don't ever fly an SP in real life, but I did get the same checklist I use in real life. So, here we go. 10 the pre-flight's done. Seat track back lock and off. Avionics off. Autopilot's off. Throttle 1/4 of an inch. Okay, mixture full lean. Brakes are set. Not calling clear prop till I start the engine. Master on. Oh, that actually worked this time. Look at that. Beacon on. Fuel pump on. 1, 2, 3. And here we go. Clear prop. Clear prop. Fire it up, everybody. I guess it's getting better already. Oh, I still got to tell you I'm under volts, but that's because it reset back to the old values. It's charging though, so you can see the amp right there. So, all right. That being said, fuel pump, yeah, start. Mixture full rich, yeah. Oil pressure is in the green. Lights as required. Nav and taxi at this time. Seat belts, harnesses, good. Flaps are up. Cabin air should be on. It's good. Avionics going on. It is still set on standby. I'll see if this window pops up because it hasn't been doing that lately. No, it did, but it didn't. So I don't know. Let me try to go to desktop here because it kind of showed it, but then it didn't show it. So yeah, I'm not seeing it here. Let's see if I pop it up when it's in this mode. It popped up for a second and then I'm gonna have to fix that because what I do is I drag that down to the real sim gear and I put it in the middle of the screen. It's alright, the buttons will still work, like I said. I'll have to figure that out. There's gotta be something I have to do with that. Alright, ATIS. Oh, I'm at Plymouth. I'm at, yeah. Alright, what is the frequency here for the weather? I can't remember. I think it's 132.67, but we'll see. Yeah, I was right actually. 132.67. Come on. Why is this thing giving me problems though? There we go. 675. Come on, let's go. Oh, that's because it did that thing, so. Ew. It's 122.7. Alright, quick little flight, and then I gotta call it days and get ready for the family 4th of July festivities. But happy 4th of July to everybody out there. Alright, so even though there's a field runway here, we never really use it, at least I haven't. They use it, it's a very short runway, so we're gonna go runway 30. Did I put the parking brake on? Oh, there we go. All right. I am. This is the WB Sim mod, which I love. I think it makes the 172 feel ultra realistic compared to the default. So I would consider the WB Sim mod, if you fly the 172 as much as I do, you need it. Yeah. It's not perfect, but it's very close. It's probably the best 172 I've flown in a simulator. And X-Plane, everyone's like, oh, X-Plane, but I never found the 172 on X-Plane to be really realistic, honestly, in the way it handled. Even the payware ones, so. What do you mean, WT? Give me a second. That's not... The weight contentions? Is that what you mean? Decode that for me because my brain's not working right now. But they have an angle of attack indicator now too, which I hate, so I take that off. And then They have a tow bar feature, which I haven't really worked on yet. And then the working title. Yes, they have actually. Yeah, everything works. Sorry. So I'm running default 530. I don't know. I think maybe I am doing the 134 title. But either way, it's working. Whatever I'm using. How's that? So all right, we're gonna skip the run up only because I'm not gonna have as much time. I want to get Newport and Providence in, and then kind of come back here and land. So thank you for your understanding. No, still doing that thing again. All right, let me figure out this thing with the F12 thing here, because I'm not quite understanding what's going on here. Search by input. Right, liveries. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna clear that. Validate. Eye tracking reset is supposed to be F12. Unless there's another. There you go. Alright, I got it now. That was weird. Alright, so let's get out of here. I got the Tobii eye tracker working. Taunton traffic. Cessna 90 Foxtrot, departing runway 30, departure to the west. Taunton. Probably should have made that call before I went over there. Yep. Yep. It's a lot better. It's the most realistic one I've used. Alright, aileron to the left and full throttle. Here we go. Newport, Rhode Island, which I overflew just Tuesday when I went to Block Island. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna go, because Newport was a big colonial city, I believe, still city back in the day. And then Providence was actually a spawn out of not liking people in Boston with Roger Williams. They didn't like the way he thought about religion, so he went and found his own place. But it is what it is. Now, I gotta make sure everything's going well though for the marathon, which I'm sure it's going to be, because I feel a lot better now that I've got like everything going on here. But these winds are still a little, wow. Beautiful blue skies. Just looks like outside. I hooked up my solar panels. We have to go towards that wall now. The thing is, when you get to 500 feet, Just Kid, thank you for subscribing. You didn't have to do that, sir. Especially if you're flying the marathon. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
When's the beverage service?
That just goes right to the flying flights.
You pay the extra fee?
Alright, maybe we'll fly over my house. You see that scenery over there in the distance? That's where I live. That's Dayton. So, but we'll overfly that as we go to Newport, probably. So, anywho, my trim wheel's working again, by the way. See that? My USB wasn't picking it up. So now I got a real trim wheel. Yay. Again, we do have that marathon coming up, so feel free. 2 marathons in one, so if you can't make one, you can make the other. And I'll be flying both. We're going to try to raise $2,500 for the Children's Cancer Research Fund. And the first marathon is down the Atlantic coast on July 27th. So we're a couple weeks out. And it's going to be good. I just have to get more advertising out there to flight sim sites and stuff. Which is always the toughest part, to be honest with you. Actually, other than the graphics, making graphics in the livery was tough. Still finishing up some graphics, but I got most of them. So, all right. Well, you decide, sir. I appreciate if you even sign up for just one. To be honest with you, I know that it's hard for some, you know. But I appreciate it. I think that dividing it in two, my whole reasoning was, one, I'll get more time to try to raise an all-time record at $2,500 for the Children's Cancer Research Fund, and two, hopefully that allows a little bit more participation. But I gotta get more of the word out there. That's Taunton, Massachusetts out there, by the way. We'll go on 2,900 and then we'll level this out. So, alright. Well, there you go. I think it's August 3rd. They're a week apart, so it's July 27th, I believe, and August 3rd. Yeah, we leave at 8 a.m. July 27th. That's the Atlantic, and then August 3rd, Saturday, August 3rd, 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time will be the Pacific one. So. Alrighty then, it's a little calmer up here. See if FS Realistic saved my setting though. I'm trying to work with that too, because these winds, like, I get that there are winds in real life, but it's pretty violent up here. Alright, 2900, kick this back. We're on our way to Newport, Rhode Island. It's a very good summer destination, by the way, if you're ever in the area. So, I have my anniversary in 3 days. She doesn't want to do anything big right now because we're going to Disney. But I think I'm going to try to get out for a dinner with the kids and the wife at least. So. Alright, here we go over my town, Dayton, Massachusetts, everybody. This is Bristol Aggie. And then I can't show you exactly where I live, obviously, for privacy reasons. You see this pond? Whenever I'm in real life flying, I look for that, and I'm over here somewhere. So. Well, you need to check the flight, but we are mostly in the United States. We end up in Mexico, and then there's an optional fly the rest of it down the coast, you know? Trimming this down. My mixture now that I have the Redbird TH1, I can twist it out. Look at that. Just like real life, and check out my RPMs as they climb. It's a heavy unit, and it took a little bit of MacGyvering to get it in my thing here, including just screwing right in the bottom of the desk, but it works. So I will take it. Keep trimming down. We shouldn't be climbing at 700 feet per minute because of the wind, and that's what I'm saying. So maybe I look at Real Cat Turb and try to turn it down there too. It just seems like the wind is godly in this thing. If you're flying an airliner, you probably want to see it, but. Alright, in front of us is Bristol, and then right below that is Newport, so we're going to head a little bit south here. Choose what's fun for you, because that's why I try to make the rules a little bit more lax than other people's rules, but there's not a lot of marathon flights as much anymore, I noticed too. Like, there's still the Cannonball Run, but I don't know, I don't feel the Cannonball Run, and that's where I got the inspiration for mine. I actually talked to CDL, and he actually helped me plan out the rules for mine a little bit. I just showed them to him, and he's like, yeah, but I kind of miss CDL and Factual Gull together, but of course, CDL now works for Microsoft, so he does their Twitch streams. And Factual Gull, she's on her own. She does do some very good streams as well. So, and then I've been working to try to make extra money for flying real life. You saw my Eric Flight Aviation Designs commercial there. You got to do the biz, Like, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but. And then it is what it is. I'm still slowly making YouTube videos, not on the Eric Flight channel, which is why I mostly just do live streaming now. But I'd like to do some more videos, but then my computer is going kaput. Now it's not. It's just Microsoft Flight Simulator has to remain decent. All right, over on our left is Fall River, by the way. And if you look over here, you might see a battleship. That's a museum. It's called Battleship Cove. See, the city loads in faster since my computer's been working, so I know that CMOS battery messed up a lot of things. It just wasn't communicating right with everything probably. So yeah, Battleship Cove. If you ever get here, it's, the city is just okay, but Battleship Cove is a place to go. You can see some World War II battleships and stuff. It's pretty cool. This is the Braga Bridge. And then the smokestack's not there anymore. That used to be some type of refining plant. So, Swansea, Somerset. I actually biked to that in the middle of winter, if you remember, on my stream there when I biked for the American Heart Association in memory of my brother. So there's a little lighthouse over here. Newport, Rhode Island out there. I'm going to try to keep it at 2,500 RPMs, but this thing is going all nuts with the wind. Yeah, I know what you're saying, and you had to like uninstall everything. Like that's why I tweaked mine to be like, you can run what you want. I just don't want you doing a jet or an airliner, so that way you're not done with it in 2 hours and say, great, I can get some prizes, you know. That's really the only rule because of the propellers, you know. All right, there you go. There's the battleship for Battleship Cove. That's always nice to see from the air as well. Hi, what's up? I'm flying. I'm flying. Happy 4th of July. Zach's on board. Everybody here, don't touch your head. I gotta touch heads to make them show up. So I'm going to Newport and Providence. I'm on land in Taunton. And I'm gonna go to your grandma, please. Right over there. See, it's right over there. See that? It's right there. See? You can see it. Looks like Battleship Cove, doesn't it? Bragg Bridge. Don't be a bragging. No, don't do that stuff. Okay. Alright. Fall River, Tiverton, Rhode Island's right over there. It's into Newport. So a lot of you people don't understand that I'm like in between 2 states right now, and I know that you're not used to that, but that's how it is in the Northeast. But it's a beautiful place. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I flew to Block Island the other day, I really thought in my soul, it's like, man, it's awesome to live here. The winters can be brutal once in a while. We're close to Canada though, so if you want to go to Canada, you can. We can do island flying. We can do very close flying. You can do some mountainous flying in New Hampshire. We got a little of everything. So, exactly. He couldn't even get all his jokes out in that amount of time. So yeah, but that's the thing. But the thing that, and it wasn't that I didn't like it, but he wanted to keep everything fair because it was a race. Mine's not a race. Mine's just a finish it up like marathon thing. Because that was the other thing. Like, it was cool to have that component, but after I did the first one, and I did it in I can't remember what I did. I think I did it in this. I think I did it in the 172 the first time. I did the glass panel. There's no way in heck you're gonna get there, you know. And then my weather wasn't working right, and I was getting all nervous. So with mine, it's a little bit more laid back, but still challenging. That's what I was aiming for. All right, Newport State Airport over here. The downtown Newport area is over there. That's where we're gonna overfly, and then we're gonna take a right and go to Providence. Yeah, and then some guy actually, like, I think he probably recorded his flight and they just pushed play on it because he was like in the pits, and that thing goes pretty fast, but like he was going really fast. It was like the wind wasn't affecting him at all. So like that that person shall not be named because I think he also participated in my first marathon event. Which I gave him a chance, but I don't think he cheated in mine because there's really no way of cheating it. But yeah, so CD had to disqualify him. I think I came in like 8th the first year or whatever. But the cool thing, I was trying to get the Thrustmaster TPR paddles, which I now own. But I was trying to get them as the prize there because Microsoft actually gave them that to raffle off. And he gave you so many ticket entries for your place finish, which I thought was a little fairer. He was trying to be as fair as possible. He wasn't trying to jip anyone, you know what I'm saying? So, and then I did the second one. And then after that, CDL, he kind of let, I can't remember his name right now. But he let another streamer kind of have the rights to the Cannonball thing because CDL became a streamer for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And also, I think CDL and Fast Girl got divorced, so that didn't help. They were a power duo, but I guess things don't always work out. But Factual Gull I'm still friends with to this day. And then CDL, I can contact him anytime too, and he gets back to me when he can. But oh god, you gotta make me look, aren't you? Let me find out. I'll find out for you. It's in the forums. Here it is. All right. Blue Yonder. In the Blue Yonder, I think his screen name is. Yeah, Blue Yonder. He's the one that kind of like kept it going. So, but I haven't really felt compelled to do it, you know. And it's usually during my winter vacation from school. So, but right now I'm like on an online course and stuff for the summer. So I tried to plan it for after that's over. But yeah, he's good. I like him a lot. I have no problems with him. Just not feeling it, you know. I don't feel it like it was before. And I know that he's doing donations like CDL did the second time, which is nice to see. So, but you know, so it's good that it's still around. You don't see as many marathons anymore, and I understand it takes a lot of time, but with mine, I just appreciate anyone flying with me, and I'm going to do it anyways. I think that's the way to go about it with mine. But the Cannonball Run, you really need participants, you know what I mean? So, again, that's Newport State Airport over there. We're going to go to downtown Newport. This was this is probably the second biggest place during the Revolutionary War times. And it has some history. They sunk a British ship off the coast here. It's one of the first biggest naval victories for the United States. The French, when they were coming to help us out, actually had some sailed into Newport. George Washington sailed into Newport. So it's got some historical significance. I wish it would just load the scenery so that way it doesn't keep doing that. But it's a pretty nice day. Google Maps not helping with the mapping there, but my phone just had Google thinking I was trying to talk to it, so that was good. There you go, Newport. Yeah, I still look back on your videos sometimes. I keep them all archived in my Discord. To just kind of look back, kind of cool to look back and say, hey, this is stuff we've done. Yep. I have a UPS power supply. I have two of them actually because it draws a lot of power from the desktop. And I have the laptop, but they only last about, if I power things down, maybe 15 minutes. So. That's depending on the condition of the batteries. But Newport, Rhode Island, everybody. I got married in the mansions over on the coast here. My wife went to a university that owns one of them. Be able to rent that out. But downtown, over here, we had a reception at the Marriott. Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah. That's the cool thing. If you can make the time, it's cool to push yourself and see what you can do. My first marathon was awesome, except for the blood clot because I sat too long. So I won't be doing that ever again. But it was a feat because I took the 172 cross country. We did the 1926 U.S. Airmail route, and it was like lightning and thunder over the Rockies and stuff, and it was pretty cool. So. Right, here we go. That's awesome though. You flew a nice plane on that one. So the summary places are right here. This is a very expensive hotel, but you can see why. Then they have Fox State Point. You might know the Newport Jazz Folk Festival. That happens over here. Billy Joel owns a house down over here somewhere. This Ocean Drive. There's a place where you can fly kites as well. It's like known as the kite flying capital of the world. These beaches have very nice beaches. I got engaged to my wife at this beach in February 2006. So I've got some significance there. But there you go. That's Newport, Rhode Island, everybody. And they still have historical buildings there as well. So, all right, the Newport Bridge does not look like the Newport Bridge, though. So we're gonna head towards Providence. I wish someone would actually model that. That would be pretty nice, but no one has yet. The Newport Pell Bridge. Jamestown, right over here. That's another major bridge of Rhode Island, and that would be going over here. I don't think I have that modeled as well. So it's pretty regal when you're flying for real and you see the Newport Bridge. I have pictures somewhere. I think they're on my other computer though. So I can't show you anything yet. Sorry. Maybe someday I will. This is Quonset. This is like was a military, you know, installation during World War II, but now it's just an airport. I haven't landed there at all yet. And Providence, Rhode Island is up here. So how are we doing on time? We're doing fine. Alright, I'll be done by 1:30. Just have to get out the door. My in-laws only live like a couple minutes down the road, but still. And I already got my American gear on. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I did buy new swim trunks from the Eric Flight Aviation Design Store, and they look fantastic. Some board shorts and stuff. We got a lot there, so I'm gonna wear my clogs. I got the Sky Stars and Stripes clogs, which have like jet patterns on them, but they're in American colors and style. So I'm going all out today. And again, all those purchases help me fly for real. That's why I do it. I don't do it to think I'm going to change my life career trajectory or anything. I'm not the next Versace. It's just side businesses so I can fly for real. Anywho, that's all about the marathon right there. That just popped up on chat. So feel free to check it out. Even if you just want to fly for a couple legs, you won't be eligible for prizes, but I'm thinking about making something eligible. I'll figure out something, I think, for people that fly legs. It's just a matter of figuring out how I'm going to verify all that stuff. So I like to go by the honor system. And but if you fly it like a marathon, either one, Pacific or Atlantic, you are eligible for prizes. And excited to say, we have Drawicki Design back on board, 4th marathon sponsor in a row, and we have a new one, Knit Builds, who's also sponsoring the marathon this year, brand new. In the past, we've had Orb X, and we've also had Just Flight. But, well, oh, you mean the money? What do you mean, like the subscription? Because I'm going to make one, and that'll come from the Twitch funds, just to let you know. So, but the prizes are donated by those companies, by the way. Oh, yeah, but they're donated by the company. Like, I literally just asked for like people to help sponsor. So just know that I'm not paying for those prizes. That's actually right from the Hearts of Drawicki and Knit Builds. So, yeah. Yeah. So, just letting you know that we are small but mighty, I guess, in the community. We're going to be advertising. You might see me advertising already for them up there because, man, they've been nothing but awesome, to be honest with you. So, but I'll be putting some money in there as well, like I did for the American Heart Association bike thing I did in February. It'd be awesome if these wins actually cooperated. Yeah, both of them, Drawicki and Knit Builds. However, I wonder how the Washington, D.C. one works with the simulator now that the city update's out. Because I bought the Drawicki one a while ago. So we'll have to see how that works with the most recent city update. Taunton's out that way, so we'll be heading out that way after. Bristol, Rhode Island's on our right. And again, we just went and saw Newport, Rhode Island back there. I'm trying to twist my head back enough, which you can't see. I have to keep trimming this thing because of the wind. It's a little bit better though, you have to admit, a little bit. Not much, like it shouldn't be going up and down hundreds of feet when I have it trimmed. There's Providence, Rhode Island, building in the distance. Yeah, so, I'm going to check that out off stream and see what's going on there. Because I would like to take the Jenny and do the 1926, the original airmail route between New York and Washington, D.C. So we'll have to see about that. I was reading a lot of books on aviation history. I don't have the time like I used to because the kids are growing older in sports and stuff. My daughter informed me yesterday she would like me to coach her soccer again, so I'm going to end up probably doing that. But we got to make time for things, you know. I've been trying to do that Vin Fizz flight for like 3 years now. I had all the graphics ready to go and everything, and The simulator just wasn't working out. I think we accomplished like 2 of those flights, and then I just couldn't do it because the simulator. So. All right. Well, I'll let you know. I'll post it to my Discord. I know you're in it, so and I'll let you know. It's under the planned flights. You know, the next biggest thing I think I got to plan for, other than our marathon, is I have to have my brother's annual memorial flight, which is a flight down to Dallas. So I took the Vision jet last time because obviously that's going to take. But I might actually try doing an airliner again. I might try doing the 737. I haven't done that in months. I think I would use it because I bought it. Yeah. Guys, it's kind of a bummer. It's a bummer that this isn't still as stable as previous simulators. So, right on our left, by the way, all the way over there is Narragansett. That's a nice beach area if you ever come up here. But Providence is weird. They're gonna have FS Expo 2025. I'm already there. I'm gonna be there. This is literally 30 minutes from my house. So if anyone goes to FS Expo, I will meet you there. I'll be the short guy though. I know it's gonna be weird. I'm only 5 foot like 3.5, so don't make fun of my height when you see me. But you're gonna be like, dude, that dude is short. On his stream, he seems so tall. But I've been trying to go to FF Expo for. Really, they're very automated. They're very, very automated. That's all I know. And I gotta work on more of my instrument flying for whenever I return to that. But I'm hopefully doing the complex endorsements. I'm gonna do retractable gear and controllable pitch prop. I'm gonna start doing that in August. So, Providence, Rhode Island. I grew up 15 minutes north of here in real life, so I'm very familiar with it. Had some good memories over here. This is probably East Greenwich or something like that. It's very uppity over here. It's very nice. Here's TF Green, which is the major airport in Providence area. It's actually in Warwick, Rhode Island, but they call it Providence because it's close to Providence. But Warwick always fights and says, "You're in Warwick." So, but the history of Rhode Island airports, we actually had 4 that were around when they were planned. The original Providence Airport was actually over here. I think it's this thing over here. And then that became all commercialized because what happened was they have North Central, which is still around. They had this area over here, which wasn't really an airfield, but it was a dairy farm or something like that. So when they wanted to make a state airport, they had to pick. So they chose this over here. The original terminal was here. But now they have a big terminal here, and it's hooked up to a commuter rail and everything, so. You do? You know, a lot of people don't fly the stick and rudder, but if you learn stick and rudder, you can handle anything. You get what I'm saying? I've never flown an aircraft with autopilot except for the Piper Archer, and that autopilot wasn't working when I turned it on. We tested it when I got signed out in it, so. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun to just do what I'm doing like today and just go out and have fun. We're over Narragansett Bay. Again, they had some revolutionary historical significance. The British ships would come out there and they burned one. But Providence, Rhode Island, right there with the little skyscrapers. It's okay. It's getting a little run down in certain places. In the 1990s, we had like a renaissance where they built it up and it was really nice. But it's just the economic times up here. A lot of people moved out of the buildings, stuff like that. The Narragansett River goes up there. This is the over here is the red light district of Providence. It's right near the factories and stuff, but it is what it is. I used to gig a lot downtown Providence. Pretty nice. Let's check my VRAM out because I know that we had that crash of desktop. 81%, that's normal. It's when it gets to 97 that I get worried. And this is with frame generation on, so. Let's check out the stream for a second because I did tweak the color settings too. But in real life, you'd be in the Class Charlie right now. Oh, excuse me. Brown University area. Where are you? Over here. You can see the airfield. I used to play hockey at the ice rink over there. Downtown is right over here. Duncan, actually it's not the Duncan, it's the, I call it the Providence Civic Center, but they've since named it twice after that. This, downtown, there's a park here. They have this thing called Water Fire, where they have fires and stuff. The highway, the reason why you see this, the highway used to go from here, all the way through here and down. And then they changed it with this thing called the I-Way. So they're still kind of putting in buildings here. They made a park over here. And this is where Roger Williams again fled Boston, away from the Puritans, to start his own thing. Here's the mall, which is still built up, to be honest with you, but it's a mall. I used to do some bouncing at a bar down here called Rira, which has closed. The State House, which has a tree through it in the simulator, does in real life. Then my band's old practice space, we were right near the post office. And it was, post office is here. They don't have the place anymore, like the building's still here, but they don't do bands here. But we used to have a practice space over here. It's like the best practice space I've ever had. You could see downtown Providence at night while you're practicing and stuff. It was pretty cool. So that, again, it's Providence, Rhode Island over there. And now we're going to head back to Taunton and make a final landing. Because that's about all the time I could give you today. And I appreciate coming out. Ken, I'm glad that you actually came out again, man. I was wondering how life was going for you. And I can understand that the simulator gave you problems would kind of dismay you on that, but... Alright, yeah, direct track's about 100. I gotta get my butt kicker working again. I think the cable, the audio cable to it went bad, so I have one coming in. And if not, then I did something to the amp. So I was doing some experimentation. And I hooked up my subwoofer out to it because I was trying to watch like Blu-rays and stuff, because I actually got my monitor to actually do that. So, but I've been fixing up the computer like one last big time. So thank you, man. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good 4th too. Got to descend down a little bit here to about 2,000-ish. And then the weather for Taunton. 222, that still means 30. So probably coming on left downwind and do that. And here's that pond I look for when I look for my own house, and I live somewhere over here. So I'm broadcasting live from here. Make this happen. 7 minutes away. More than enough time to make this happen. That was my first flight as a private pilot. I flew out the 152 and I found my house. And that's what a lot of people did when Microsoft Flight Simulator came out too, according to Microsoft. So it seems to be like the thing to do. But it was cool. I still got the pictures of my house while I was flying. Oh, excuse me. Landing at Taunton, and then we're gonna go enjoy the 4th of July festivities. Alright, back to guard. You know what that means, baby? It means this.
You're on guard, Whips. Meow.
Have those shirts on sale as well if you're a fan of the Guard Command. And I should send Ellison out for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seatbacks and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all
Taunton's
carry-on
over
luggage
there,
is stowed
actually.
safely and securely in the aircraft.
No, that's actually.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, Taunton's out here. So. All right, let's rev it up a little bit and get there. It's very bright out today. The simulator. I'm debating on taking out this city scenery. Like, it looked really good in Providence there, but the thing is, it takes up a lot of space, and maybe that'll help me with the loading time. You know. So I'm thinking it over. See what happens. Taunton's actually over here-ish. You see the light, actually. There's the beacon. Default scenery. Taunton, downtown here. It's a older city. Before pre-Revolutionary War, they sent out soldiers here to fight the King Philip's War against the Wampanoag, which is ironic because Wampanoag helped the Pilgrims when they first got here, but the descendants didn't like each other. So, is what it is. If you go there now, it's a city. It's built up, but it's Taunton. I don't know what else to say. It's kind of like a Pawtucket, Rhode Island, if you know Pawtucket, Rhode Island at all, which is back there. But it's New England. Alright, so we're going to enter a 45 left downwind from runway 30 and call it a day. That's what we're doing. Taunton used to be an old dairy farm owned by the King family. He ran a flying school out of there with the old Jenny and stuff like that. And then the family turned over the airport to Taunton, I think in the 50s or the 60s. And it's basically it's a good GA airport. The problem is that they had terrible people running it from about late 2000s to about recently, and they just got everything back in shape with a whole new airport manager and stuff. So it's looking decent, because I definitely, if I ever owned the plane, I'd probably want to fly it out of Taunton. It's just closer to me. I can ride an e-bike there. I mean, that's how close it is. It would take me a while still, but I've done it before. What's up, JJ? What's going on? We're doing our final landing here, as long as my simulator doesn't crap the bed. Come on, simulator. There we go. I don't get as nervous anymore, but we did have a crash at desktop around Boston. Okay, pattern altitude here is about 1,050 feet. I'm going to put the Tobii eye tracker back on and recalibrate it. There we go. Happy 4th of July, sir, by the way. 1,050 feet. But man, I loved flying for real this week. I gotta be honest with you. I felt the love and rekindled the passion on why I did it. I mean, I always wanted to do it, but I never thought I'd have like an e-bike and be able to go around islands and stuff. There's downtown Taunton, by the way. Trying not to eat too much, because I know when I go out to my family here, there's gonna be tons of food I'm not supposed to have, but I want to have. It's okay to chew once in a while. And I got Disney World coming up next week, so I won't see anyone next week, but might do a couple videos from Disney World if it feels right. Usually that's when we're waiting in line for a ride, you know. 2300. Taunton traffic, Cessna Nautical Foxtrot 3 nautical miles 45 to runway 30 Taunton. See that school over there? Right there, I'm looking at them. I don't know if you can see it, but they don't want us flying over that fossil. These winds are terrible in the simulator. So I don't know, I might have to try something on that. There you go, taunting right there. As long as the simulator doesn't poop out. There we go. Got some traffic around here today, look at that. Yeah, don't get too low. This wind doesn't help me on the trimming and stuff. All right. Here we go. Maybe I should try the auto FPS mod again. Maybe it'll help with this because it doesn't seem like it's loading the scenery like it should be. It's just too much scenery to load, I guess. Alright, beam the numbers, we'll go down to 1700. That should be coming in better, let's put it that way. Alright, 1700. Under 100 knots, 10 degrees of flaps, angle down. Some good camping over here, by the way. Taunt. Give you that. How far away okay. Probably turn in pretty soon. Turn to the left, clear on the left. Taunt traffic, Cessna Foxtrot, left downwind to base, runway 30 full stop. Taunt. I'll just make the radio calls anyways, even though I'm not really flying with that sim. These winds are atrocious though, I don't know what's going on with that, so. Alright, let's go. Let's turn this thing. Very good, we're gonna turn final. Another thing of flaps at 1500 first though. White arc, turning final. Taunt traffic, Cessna Foxtrot, final, runway 30 full stop, taunt. In the simulator, you can never get a good view like that. That's because I had to get my flaps down. I hate it when my flaps are down. Alright, looking decent. Wish I was more on the runway like I would be in real life, but that's okay. Never really went this wide ever in real life. Why the scenery's not loading as good as it should, but that's alright, we'll just focus on the landing here. Alright, too much throttle. Throttle out, flaps down. Sorry, I was distracted by this Mark 362, which is fine, but man, these are god-awful graphics here. I don't know what happened. If that's someone watching my stream, by the way, by all means, just do what you do. Alright, we'll land at the very bad runway. Did it turn off photogrammetry? That's all I can think of right now. It's really god-awful. A little bit of throttle. A little hard and a little off the runway because I can't really see crap. And the rudders are way too sensitive. So I'm going to have to tweak some things here. But we made it to Taunton. See if my app enhancement mod's still working. It looks like it's working. It just didn't load. That's weird. Alright, turn off here. Go park it. Flaps up. There's no carb heat you have to worry about. Trim set for takeoff. It is. Can't tell where the taxiway is. It's kind of weird. I don't know. This would be the main terminal, by the way. Cars. Wasn't like this when I took off. Then there'd be a bunch of things here, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna end the stream here. That's not normal. That looks god awful. Alright, park this way. Checklist. Get the checklist to you as well. There we go. Alright, after landing, flaps are up, strobes are off. Yep, they are. Landing light is off, taxi light, good. I forgot to set that mode. Trim set for takeoff, ELT, verify satellite, avionics are going off. Got a couple of things to look at still. Mixture full lean, all lights except for beacon off. Mixture full lean. Mags off, master off, lights off. It doesn't give me a screen at the end. I must have turned that off somehow too. So But alright, I'll have to look at my sim settings still. And other than that, we're good. So from a really badly graphicked Taunton Municipal Airport, get the right camera here, I will see you because I don't know what's going on with that. It's almost like the scenery didn't load. It's really weird. It even says Taunton like it does in real life. But anyways, maybe if I just go high enough, it won't look bad. How's that? No, it still looks pretty bad. But anyways, happy 4th of July, everyone. Thank you for coming out, especially today. Short little flight before I go to my family's festivities, and I will see you soon. I'll try to get a flight or two in before Disney, and then we'll go from there, okay? All right, man. Everyone, peace out. Gotta go. I would give tons of shout-outs right now, but I kind of went to the last minute here. So I'll see you soon. Aeroflight. Peace out.